What many consider a serious challenge in the area of protection of the environment from oil spills. Before now, no effective act was in place to check the outrageous activities of oil companies in oil-producing zones, and this informed the Senate public hearing on Oil Spill Amendment Bill, which opened today in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city. The chairman, Senate Committee on Environment, Bukola Saraki, in his opening remarks at the public hearing, described oil spillage as an irresponsible act that has continued to threaten the nation's environment, particularly in oil-producing states. He said the Senate will stop at nothing in ensuring that the act of spilling oil stops.
It's been just a few months after 4 farmers from Ogoni in Rivers State dragged international oil company Shell to court in The Hague, Netherlands, over oil spills caused by the company, which they say damaged their crops and fish farm. In a bid to address the issue of compensation and other issues connected to the management of oil spills in the country, the Senate hosted a public hearing on the amendment of the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency Act. The chairman of the committee said it is wrong to believe that oil spills is a natural consequence of oil exploration.
Our view is that oil spill is an irresponsible environmental behavior and reckless waste of our people's wealth and benefit. Nigeria has the highest number of oil spill incidences among oil-producing countries, with no penalty regime attached for such oil spills.
Almost everyone gathered agreed that the bill was timely and apt. Some of the ministries and agencies, however, expressed their concern over the possible duplication of functions among the agencies.
We in NNPC believe that this public hearing should be an opportunity for the National Assembly to streamline the duplicating roles of environmental regulators in the industry and separate the role of a Tier 3 responder and that of an environmental regulator in the oil industry, similar to what obtains in Norway.
And in this business, there's a role for prevention, which is real front-end engineering work, and that is really, really where the DPR comes in. And there's also a role for disaster management, which is when the thing has actually really, really happened. And we shouldn't mix the two together. Everybody has a role to play.
One of the oil company's representatives said the bill should also try to address the issue of oil bunkering, which he said is partly responsible for the spills, a position that was opposed.
We know that more than 85% of the spills in the area today are as a result of crude theft, criminality, massive illegal refining that is creating very serious environmental damage there. We worry if this bill will focus on enabling law and order to stamp out this evil deed.
Who ensures that the oil industry operators conduct regular integrity checks on their facilities, which is the root cause of the issue that we are talking about?
The pipelines we have in the Niger Delta in our communities have been laid for over 50 years now. And these guys are talking about profit. They don't do any check. They do nothing to protect it or to change it.
The chairman of the committee assured all those present that the committee will work on the bill, taking into consideration the views expressed, and present a bill that will hopefully address most of the concerns raised. Lanre Lasisi, Channels Television News.